Good morning. Here I am going to discuss about different components of Indian financial system. First of all, we have to know what is financial system. Financial system is nothing but a system where you have all the financial products are available. That means economic development of every country depends on systematic financial system. So the financial system should be very systematic. So coming to the components of financial system, here four different components are there. Financial institutions, financial markets, financial instruments and financial services. Coming to the financial institutions, again it is divided into banking institutions and non-banking institutions. Again, banking institutions are divided into commercial banks and cooperative banks. Here, you should know what is banking system. So, banking system is nothing but acceptance of deposits as well as lending of loans. So, here, banking institutions are divided into commercial banks as well as corporate banks. Commercial banks are again divided into public sector banks, private sector banks, RRBs and foreign banks. So coming to this public sector banks in our country, we have 14 banks were nationalized in the year 1969 by the Indian government, and in the year 1980, 6 more commercial banks were nationalized. Total 20 banks were nationalized in our country. These comes under public sector banks. So out of these 20 banks, now so many would like to merge to capture the market and to survive in the market also. So now because of the mergers and acquisitions, we don't have those many banks, those many 20 commercial nationalized banks. But because of public sector banks in our country, mass branch expansion takes place. Coming to this private sector banks, of course, after privatization, globalization, so many private banks enter into India. So many private banks are now operating. So ICICI, IDBI, all these are also comes under private sector banks. Coming to this regional rural banks, RRBs. RRBs are sponsored by one particular nationalized commercial banks. So first bank was sponsored by State Bank of India. So regional rural banks are also one of the most powerful banks in our country. So coming to this foreign banks, so foreign nations, maybe governments or maybe the public sector or private sector or in those countries would like to establish banks in our country. That is what we call it as foreign banks. So coming to the cooperative sector, actually Indian economy filled with rural areas. So because of that particular reason, for the development of rural areas as well as to help farmers in agriculture, we had cooperative banks. Coming to the non-banking financial system, organized financial institutions are there, unorganized financial institutions are there. Coming to the organized financial institutions, we have development banks are there, financial institutions are there. Coming to this unorganized financial institutions, we can say non-banking banking companies comes under non-banking financial companies comes under unorganized sector. Coming to the financial markets, market is a place where both the demand and supply takes place. Based on demand and supply, generally market is going to decide the value of money. So coming to this financial markets, money market is there, financial market is there. Money market provides short-term funds, capital markets provides long-term funds. Coming to the financial instruments, to invest their funds, we have so many varieties of instruments are available based on term as well as type also. And the last component of financial system is financial services. Fund-based services as well as fee-based services, both are available in financial services. Fund-based services examples are leasing, hire purchase system, franchising, venture capital, all these comes under fund-based services. Coming to the fee-based services, merchant banking, credit rating, mergers, all these comes under fee-based financial services. This is briefing about financial system in our country.